I am very lost here. I'll pretend I know what's going on. Hi, Nahida. Oh my god, she's so cute. Bro, she's adorable.
Nahida, we're back!
She's so
You're
cute.
back early today. Did you find something new?
Yeah?
Sort of. We're mostly sure now that we're not in a time loop. And we also aren't in the real world. But at the same time, we have a new question.
Have you ever tried leaving the city?
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Before.
We did? But we don't remember anything. What happened after we talked about those plans? What did we say when we got back?
I don't think we said anything. I think we, like, tried to leave the area, but it didn't work, maybe?
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. Oh, it's probably more accurate to say that both times you never came back the whole night.
Ah, so it isn't gonna work.
But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the time, I didn't think too much about it.
Of course.
It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Before we know it, it'll already be the next day. But still, neither of us remember anything about leaving town.
So maybe we try to leave?
Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have already awakened all your memories.
Maybe this is the key?
Yep. Something here's
Also, the
definitely
textures.
fishy. Let's get to the bottom of this tomorrow.
The textures never load in this cutscene for some reason. Anyway, time for the reset. Reset button.
Our memories are back!
Oh wait, we already have them? Let's go and try and leave the city today.
About that. Well, where should Paimon begin?
What do you mean?
Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, I have another message for you.
What happened?
Listen to it and you'll understand.
What do you mean? Also, did the background just change?
Can't go back. There are
Oh.
countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
I have voice lines? Huh. This is news to me. There are countless spaces here? What does it mean? I don't understand.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memories. Paimon will fill you in.
Wait, why does Paimon remember? Why does Paimon remember? What the fuck? 2 days ago. Wait, we're going back?
It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday.
Let's go and try to leave the city today?
Okay, let's go.
Alright. Head to the city gate and find a way out. Okay? Are we stopped by some unknown force? What happens when we try to leave?
Why can't we leave the city? What is the academia up to now?
Wait, it doesn't work?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything. This is a direct order from the Grand Sage. Just wait until tomorrow.
Tomorrow's never gonna happen.
I have a real emergency. My goods have already arrived at Port Ormos. If I don't hurry, they'll be stolen.
This voice's dude is this dude's voice is great.
That's
hilarious.
your problem. Make sure you make a request in advance next time.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
Bro.
It looks like the Academia already announced a lockdown for Sumeru City today. How completely unsurprising.
Yeah.
Let's go and question them.
Mhm.
Hello, sir. Why can't we leave the city today?
It's not gonna
Here
work.
we go again. Don't ask me. I don't know either. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything else.
Of course, the Academia wouldn't share their plans with a pawn. I feel like this is confirming theories that were already there. But I don't know.
Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind of insider info, I would have left this stupid post long ago.
You would have been higher up than you are now. Yeah.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own hands. Why don't we climb over the walls? Those guards can't be everywhere at once.
There's probably gonna be like an invisible force field there.
This is a good spot, and the guard hasn't noticed us at all. Let's hurry!
Paimon stay here?
Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind?
We need someone to stay and witness events from this side? Oh, so that's why Paimon remembers.
But
It'll be okay.
Oh, Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but we've always been together.
If we leave together, it'll be just the same as before. We won't remember anything? I guess that makes sense.
Okay. Paimon will wait for you.
Okay,
Promise
let's go.
Paimon that you'll come back as soon as possible. Just a quick look.
Okay.
And please, be careful.
Okay, here we go.
Memories!
What do you mean? What happened? Did it just not... What happened?
Traveler!
Wait, what the fuck? What happened?
Paimon would never see you again. You just disappeared.
I disappeared? What do you mean I disappeared?
Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back. You promised Paimon that you were only taking a quick look.
What did I promise?
Paimon, calm down. She's here now. I don't think she understood what you were saying. Paimon doesn't care. Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay. Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day.
Sorry? I'm on. Won't leave you behind? Oh my god. This is kind of sad. Jeez.
Paimon will forgive you. The most important thing is that you didn't actually disappear. Oh, Paimon was so scared that you had gone into another world.
Another world? Huh. That phrasing's a little weird.
Okay, Paimon, can you tell us your perspective of what really happened yesterday?
Wait. Paimon describes your plan from yesterday. No, shouldn't it be today?
I see. Using two people's different perspectives.
What do you mean?
After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared in an instant.
She disappeared? What? Bro. I don't want to say I'm so confused because I said that like 50 times already. But I just disappeared? Is it like how NPCs disappear off the map if you're not within a radius of them? Or they just walk off once their quest is done? But that's weird too. This hurts. Brain hurts.
No way! Paimon was watching you with the fullest attention. What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any memory of this?
I don't even know that yesterday existed.
I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last 2 times you tried to leave the city. Those days' memories can't be awoken.
We're just completely erased? Does the Akasha system erase us from the dream? Ugh. My god. Everything hurts. Brain hurts.
If we leave the city, our memories will be completely erased?
They're also erasing the memories of those who leave? I mean, that could be true for those who leave, but they didn't restrict access to Sumeru City. I mean, maybe?
It really sounds like something big outside of the city is being hidden on purpose.
And there's this line from the trailer. Found it. But something big outside the city. What could be happening over there? I mean, I know they're trying to revive the Scarlet King, but what else could be going on outside?
But this way, we'll also never discover what's outside.
Can we leave behind something other than memories?
Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at.
What do you mean?
Well, okay. Want something that can pass on messages, right? Give me some time and take care of Dunyarzad for me.
Alright.
Yep, now we're talking.
Why didn't I remember yesterday's, though? That's weird, too. Wait. Okay, we didn't just appear. We've just been staying here. But Dunyarzad. I can see the stars. That's so pretty.
I'm done. Here you go.
She took forever.
What? Isn't this just an Akasha terminal?
Wait. The Akasha...
I made some little changes.
Okay.
Akasha terminals are already capable of sending messages. I just tweaked it so that it can connect to any node.
So it can connect to ours and give us our memories? Or maybe just a message, like she said earlier.
Something like this? Nahida, you really know the Akasha like the back of your hand. Anyway, we can use this now to record a message, right?
We can use it to record a message, yeah?
Yep. I'll help you save the messages. It should be pretty easy to use. I just can't guarantee the user's status and signal coverage when they're outside the city. We'll never know until we try.
It's
At
limited
least
to
we're
Sumeru
taking the
City.
initiative now.
For to try.
Let's go then. Let's expose those sages.
Still think you should stay?
All right. Paimon isn't as worried about being separated since it happened once yesterday. But Paimon still isn't happy about it.
So if we send message to Nahida, then she will relay them back to us. Or does she relay them to Paimon? Or do we relay them to Paimon?
Okay. See you tomorrow, Traveler.
Okay, bye. See you later.
That was everything that's happened so far.
Was what I left for myself when I left the city? Was that all though? I didn't relay anything outside the city? Or did I just relay it because I remember it?
Yes. Although
whatever.
the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you when you were outside.
What were they? Please tell me.
Okay, now that you understand what's going on, let's hear the messages together.
What's going on?
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sabzeruz festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Countless spaces. Does that mean there's something like this going on in every country or like several areas? Can't go back. This is mindfucky.
I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights.
Flowing sandstone and howling fish. The desert? Desert and fish, though. Wouldn't that imply there's water?
All these spaces are empty. Except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
Can't sense any human presence?
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the walls.
Mute puppets rather than people. What does it mean by that?
But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. That's unbelievable. And if we take your word for it, the other spaces all had very weird contents.
All the other spaces have very weird contents. Flowing sandstone and howling fish. What I'm confused about is the howling fish part. The sandstone could just be referencing the desert, but what about the fish? Is there a water area in the desert area? Or is there just a water area in Sumeru that I'm not remembering?
There's another part here. I only received it last night.
Late last night. You didn't say last night. A little late.
These spaces have been disappearing, one after the other. Absorbed by something like a sun in the sky.
A sun? Like a sun. It's not a sun, it's a like a sun. Disappearing one after another. They disappear by something that looks like a sun, but it isn't a sun. So is that referring to... I'm thinking of Rukudabara as the sun in this case. And this might be a bad comparison to make, but is she looking at a god, maybe? Like a really powerful god? Or it could just be something that looks like a sun, and I'm completely misinterpreting this, but I don't know what else it could be.
And now, even the final space has also disappeared.
The final space? There's none other? Is this only capturing Sumeru City? Like, well, I mean Sumeru as a nation? Also, our Akasha terminals are green, that's pretty cool looking. But, is it only capturing Sumeru City?
Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
That was creepy. A lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. The spaces are actually... God damn it.
Why did the message end right there? What did the Traveler want to say? What are those spaces?
No clue, Mom. No clue.
Probably because yesterday just happened to end at that moment.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Oh,
Yesterday
right.
ended.
Paimon did hear a beep from the Akasha. Did it come from here or from the message?
Actually, that's an
The
interesting
message.
question.
It should have come from the Traveler's Akasha terminal.
Oh, so the day ended there.
After the beep, Traveler said even the final spaces also disappeared.
So what's happening... If it's the final space, does that count this one? Did this one also disappear at that point? Because if so, what does it mean by space?
Traveler, What do you think that final space could have been?
The real world. Spaces without human presence. I think it's the real world. Interpret.
Was that actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic?
I don't... If it's gonna be reset anyway, I don't know. I think it's probably... Actually, never mind. I think it's a space without human presence in that case. Because this one can't disappear.
All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common. A lack of human presence.
Yeah, spaces where we were yesterday.
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha.
Spaces where we were... The space where we were yesterday. Never mind. Okay, fine. The space where we were yesterday.
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, the final space, the Sabzeruz festival, also disappears! And we're taken to the next day!
I was thinking correctly. God damn it.
Later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materializing behind them. Do lots of new spaces appear every day?
So what if I did it again? Actually, never mind. She didn't detail what kind of spaces they looked like. I was gonna ask if the spaces are different from each, like, loop, each samsara that we go through. Are they... Not enough info.
My head is spinning. Just what are these spaces anyhow?
That's what I want to know.
Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats.
Game? You're just gonna call it a game? Really?
So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple secret.
This was from the promo vid, I remember this.
Wow, the Archon War, huh? That's an analogy and a half.
They hide a small and simple secret. What kind of secret? Give me some time, I need to organize my thoughts. Okay.
Hey, where are you going?
Give me some time, I need to organize my thoughts. Organize your thoughts on the familiar bench in the city. Okay, so we're gonna go find Dunyarzad. I thought she hasn't talked in a while. Yeah, we need to see what Dunyarzad thinks. It's been quite a few loops since we've seen her. She's not here this time. Wait.
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb you.
Okay. Oh. Is it time for Dunyarzad?
The dance of Sabzeruz is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Is that time already?
Okay. Why don't you go ahead, Dunyarzad? We still have some other stuff to do first.
Yeah.
Okay then. See you later.
Bye.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away.
I think I know the answer now. Okay. What do you think it is?
Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with Nahida first. You can tell us both together. This time, we're gonna get to the truth.
This music is so sad. Nahida. Is Dunyarzad okay? She's resting. Okay. Let's talk to Nahida.
You're back. I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sabzeruz exam and graduate from the festival?
Ask away, Miss Nahida.
Okay. First off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
People from Sumeru don't dream? Dreams with no human presence. Trigger association? The truth behind dreams.
We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream. Rather, the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
I thought this! I was right, bitch. So conclusion.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream.
I
But
was
the
right.
truth is, the Akasha steals their dreams without them knowing it. And those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so weird when she was trying to describe them.
Stolen dreams without their host? That's so weird.
Huh. So people in Sumeru do dream after all. In fact, we're all in one big dream together right now.
So the dreams of the people of Sumeru are keeping the city alive, right?
Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of this?
Please tell me. Manifestation is the god of wisdom's
It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too.
Then there's also the question of what the fuck is a gnosis, too. If it's basing it off of the Dendro Archon's power, I don't know, that's a theory for another day. But one, they also get their power from the Dendro Archon, and the Akasha gets it from the Dendro Archon too. Then it all links back to gnosis, and then there's a bunch of random other stuff. Dream theory, not working.
Is
Brain no
stealing
hurt.
everyone's dreams really how the Akasha compiles their wisdom? Isn't there anything more to it than that?
She said it's a small, simple secret, so.
Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming.
Really? I didn't know that.
In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom.
Rich bundles of human wisdom.
So, in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it.
People's wisdom.
Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty trick?
Why do Sumeru... Why do they... Right, because they think it's based on logic. I don't know, brain hurt. I'm gonna need to organize my thoughts after this. I'll think about it later.
The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh?
And that's why they discredit Kusanali, because she knows the truth, and they want to keep her locked up because of it. Don't stop there.
Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
Those dreamscapes kept vanishing.
Oh, they're the...
But as soon
What
as
the
that
fuck?
beep sounded, more new spaces appeared.
The samsara. Yeah, sure. This is probably it. Mass production of dreams. Oh, mass production of dreams? Is that it?
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream.
That makes a lot of sense.
Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sabzeruz festival along with everyone else's, while their now vacant dreams are harvested by the Akasha.
Why are the sages harvesting their dreams? Okay, that explains sense, because the harvest is just them harvesting people's dreams. If that's the case, why are they harvesting them?
No one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and so begins another samsara cycle.
It's taken so many cycles for them to even get through it, though. Why is it
People
taking
wake
so
up
long?
to yet another dream about the Sabzeruz festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again harvested by the Akasha, and so it continues.
Are they gonna do this until their people are, like, mindless dummies?
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is a dream harvesting machine. Did Paimon get that analogy right?
I have one more question. Are the people mute? What are they called? Mutes? The mute dummies in the dreams worlds that I, like, investigated earlier, well, the Traveler did, are they just part of people's dreams? Or are they, like, people whose dreams are gone? I don't know. I still have questions.
Very good, Paimon. Using analogies well is an excellent habit to get into.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, so that beep we keep hearing is actually from our real-life Akasha terminals. Taking off our terminals in this dream doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Alright, last question. Who am I?
Dendro Archon? The moon.
They say that alchemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon...
So you noticed.
You're Lesser Lord Kusanali. Yeah, we already knew that.
I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
You've given us so many clues that you're the Dendro Archon. It's not even funny.
That wasn't hard at all. Even Paimon guessed that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all.
You didn't know that, Paimon.
Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny. Thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali, Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
I have a lot of questions for you, but this doesn't seem like a good time. Yeah, Sumeru is dying. We need to help it.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life.
I
On
suppose
the
so.
other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
I'm scared about Junior's odd. I forget her. How do you say her name again? Shit. Junior's odd. I think I'm saying it right. Bro, you're giving us questions now. Shit. All right, fine. I guess gotta ask these. What can you tell us
You
the
asked me
truth?
this question before. My answer was, it would literally blow your minds.
Really?
Now that you know this is all a dream, this answer should hopefully make more sense.
Would we just reset?
Have you heard the saying, don't wake a sleepwalker? Likewise, if someone suddenly had
I haven't
told
heard
you
that
all
saying.
this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. I couldn't expose you to that kind of risk.
Your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible. So we would be confused as fuck. Okay.
That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Long story short, I'm really sorry I had to keep you guessing.
How did the sages manage to keep people from noticing this?
Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced the Sabzeruz festival, so it would be very difficult for them to find anything that strikes them as surreal. Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any memories from earlier samsara, right?
Yeah, I know we're special and all and we're sensitive, but like that doesn't explain anything.
That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, their actual dreams are being taken away from them by the Akasha.
I mean, we don't remember their memories a lot of time unless they're memorable, so I suppose that could make sense. But then again, I mean, their actual dreams are taken. This makes sense. This makes sense.
So whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sabzeruz festival, they don't remember anything from their previous identical dream. That reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia forest, but couldn't see what it was about after waking up. Is that an example of what you mean? Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendril can a person gain the Dendril element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu.
This shot has been used like 50 times, and I can only remember it because my textures suck.
Meanwhile,
Now
everyone
they're back to
else
normal.
has no idea that they are in the Sabzeruz festival samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again.
About the side effects of a mass-produced
Can
dream.
humans really keep dreaming forever like this? Will it ever end? And if so, when? We might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Eventually, there's only so much that people can tolerate.
So that would explain the mute people. Are they taken out?
Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with, like Dunyarzad.
Oh shit.
This relentless exploitation takes an even harder toll on them.
Oh no.
People's lives are at stake here, and nobody knows a thing! We've got to put a stop to this!
Yeah. Why is the dream about the Sabzeruz
I
festival?
know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
So even you don't know the answer?
Even you don't know the reason?
Don't copy me.
Now that's strange.
Do not copy me, Paimon.
The academia
I am smart,
sages
you are not.
determined to harvest lots
Okay, I
of
don't
dreams
want to
in
be
a
mean.
short
I don't want to
time,
be mean.
no matter the cost. They have to be up to no good. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about it.
So we'll learn in a future arc quest.
Traveler, do you have any information?
No. Okay. Dreams with no human presence. The grand sages speak. I think this is right.
Celebrate the birth of that god? Could it mean
What does it mean? I don't know. I'm confused. Don't have any more questions?
saving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety? No matter what they're trying to do, this is unforgivable.
Oh wait, that was a question choice and error. Okay, never mind. I'm being dumb.
After we end the Sabzeruz festival samsara, we have to look into them.
All right.
How can the sages of the academia do this behind their archon's back? This is ridiculous!
They have little to no regard for her regardless, so it makes sense that they don't really care.
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is long gone.
So, they can't look to her. Why aren't they looking to her for guidance, though? Even if she can't offer as much as the previous lord, she still has a lot going for her, doesn't she? Or maybe they just don't care. They want to look to some for guidance, but they just can't? I don't know.
A sun and a moon? Nahida's talking in riddles again.
I mean, I guess. Reset.
Oh, we're out of time today.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow. See you then.
Why couldn't you just have told us this at first? Would it break our minds too? God damn it. Wait.
Good morning,
Junior's...
Nahida. Wait. Now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
What happened to Junior Zard? Junior Zard? Please don't... No. What happened?
Hey, what's wrong, Nahida? You don't look too good.
Where's Junior Zard?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Please don't tell me she's dead. Please no.
Did Dunyarzad already disappear? No way. Are we too late?
Is she dead?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Is she dead? It has disappeared?
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about that other Dunyarzad? Just what is she? Is she also going to disappear?
Please don't tell me. No?
She's actually something like a puppet, but not completely.
How so?
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer keep playing her role in this dream. So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyarzad is just a building block of the dream that helps to keep it going.
Does that mean the same thing happens for other NPCs? Also, please say Junior Zard's alive. I don't want her to die. Please no.
But personality-wise, she's nothing like the real Dunyarzad.
Yeah, she's gloomy.
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person's vitality. After all, they're just there as filler. You know, speaking of which, the old Dunyarzad might not have been too different from a puppet. Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness, and it was you who inspired her. So you do remember her after all.
Yeah?
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's still... far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon.
You seem like a good one.
I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon, I wouldn't have let my most faithful follower die at the Sabzeruz festival with so many regrets.
She really is dead.
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's the sage's fault, and theirs alone. I'm beating myself up. All I did rationally observe the difference between myself and a real Archon.
But is she really dead?
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad. To prevent more tragedies like this, we must end the samsara as soon as possible.
Okay.
Great, but how do we do that? Although the Sabzeruz festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only humans can dream. Even the Akasha is unable to create them.
Junior Zard's dead. Junior Zard's dead. Fuck the sages.
That means this dream belongs to a host who created it.
Yeah. It would have to be the Grand Sage, wouldn't it?
So, how should we find that person? Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here must come from deep within their consciousness.
Yeah.
Which means, with the power of imagination, they can change anything in this dream.
Does that mean we have to have the most powerful imagination here?
Imagination? What do you mean by that? Imagination means breaking through what you perceive as normal.
Yeah.
Like when a server at a tavern brings a plate to you, you'd naturally assume that food is on it. However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you imagine gold and more on the plate, the dream will respond in kind, and the server really will bring you gold and mora.
Okay then.
But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they're served, it will always be food.
So, how do we find the host?
Find some way to make that person realize that they're dreaming. Usually, once that happens, the person will wake up and the dream samsara will be broken.
So who's the one who's dreaming?
How are we going to find them, though? If it could be anyone, it'd be like looking for a needle in a haystack. And even if we did find them, how are we supposed to make them realize they're dreaming?
Is it Nilu?
After all, like you said, don't wake a sleepwalker. It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do it are you two. Remember, everything you've achieved up to this point has all been for the sake of finding the host and ending the samsara. As for me, during this time, I'll be out of town.
What are you gonna be doing?
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of dreams where the traveler went?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
I wanna
Okay,
try
fine, I was
something.
wrong. Fine, whatever.
There must still be a small wisp of possibility. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastical, romantic, and full of pleasant surprises. Unnecessary things like this samsara need to end.
Okay.
Paimon's still a little upset that we've come this far only for Dunyarzad to... She was such a good person, with such a simple wish. But fate was against her.
I just feel so demoralized. Yeah, that's a good representation of my opinion right now.
Yeah. Saving Dunyarzad is what kept us going this whole time. But we mustn't lose hope, Traveler. Dunyarzad would definitely want to see us save everyone else. So let's break the samsara for her sake.
Okay.
Paimon's wondering, do you think the sages would get one of their own to be the host of this dream? Feels like it would be easier to control it that way, no?
Unlikely. If the host knew they were in a dream, they would probably get out of the dream as soon as they entered, right? So there'd have to be somebody else who didn't know. Exactly. Knowing the plan. Yeah, exactly.
Huh. That's true. Plus, the sages probably weren't counting on there being other factors beyond their control. Like Nahida and us.
I also have a question. Where would this end? Because if we've been dreaming for a while, where would this even end? Like, after they're done harvesting? And how long would that take?
Who do you think the host of the dream is?
The Night of Flowers? No.
Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, is a symbol of the whole Sabzeruz festival, right? Pretty core character.
He is, but I think it's more likely to be Nilu.
Let's go ask him some questions, shall we?
This feels like busy work. Okay, fine, whatever. The end of the Sabzeruz festival. Talk to Ferris, the Knight of Flowers. No, I feel like it has to be Nilu. Because in the quest, well, in the trailer at least, she is seen performing the Sabzeruz dance. The Dance of Sabzeruz. If that's the case, she never performed it before, but what if the sages weren't there to tell her that? Or in the end, she still performed it. That would break her out of the dream, yes? That could be the only thing I can think of. And that would be why...
You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
I don't think we were here last time. Oh yeah, no, we were. Anyway, it would have to be Nilu. Because it would make more sense if the Grand Sage completely, went up to Nilu and said, yeah, you can't do the performance because that'll break the dream. And that's why he's coming there each loop. Would make sense.
Everything's fine. Just, it's a little hard to explain. We would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Could you make a wish?
Imagine your wish coming true before your very, very eyes.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new Sabzeruz festival tradition or something?
Yeah, maybe. Let's go with maybe.
Less questions, more wishing!
Yes, please wish.
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
Then we have, okay, then maybe he is the dreamer. If that's the case, then we have to get Nilu to perform the dance. Regardless, we still have to get her to perform the dance.
Oh.
Actually, it would make sense if it was in both contexts, right? If he's the dreamer or Nilu's the dreamer, because we're still doing the dance regardless.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be Fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
You're not gonna get her, bro.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Yeah.
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is. When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy Sabzeruz festival. What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be a Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life.
Also, it's kind of sad.
50 years? 100 years? I'll serve her till the end of time.
God. She's dead. Bro, she's not gonna be able to help you.
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing.
Think of the child in the corner right there. Bro.
Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
It's not gonna happen.
Please come true.
It's come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh.
Nope.
Oh! You're...
What?
What happened?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go.
Why'd she appear there?
Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Alright then.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
So then it has to be Nilu. Right?
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
Teach them a lesson they won't forget.
But Dia can handle them. Hey, Traveler!
I have a lot to get off my chest in the Traveler's Eyes. Here we are. Hello? Oh, it's them again.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Take Dunyarzad and leave.
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not you.
Leave.
You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills.
I have a lot to get off my chest.
Anyway, watch yourself.
I will.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself. You're going down.
Bitch, you're gonna die. They're gone.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
Angry at myself? I guess.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like this.
I know, but like... Come on now. I can still be mad at them.
Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered some...
What is it?
Remember how during the first Sabzeruz festival, before the samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up?
What was it?
She said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the Sabzeruz festival.
Maybe it'll give us some clues? Yeah.
Yeah. Even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go. In we go.
This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Okay then. Let's go inside.
Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay. Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
We'll probably find something that'll, like, figure out the key thing to solving the puzzle. I guarantee. Wait, didn't the Hito never tell us how we were gonna break out of samsara? And returns a while later, carrying
This was
something?
only
What'd she
a
carry?
temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table.
What's in the book?
Should we open it?
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Alright, time for some reading. After almost 15 days, I'm finally able to get the Sabzeruz festival. Once the festival ends, the Carmel will continue during the weekly, so something that you'll get to find out. There's a compilation of legends concerning Sabzeruz and Melly, created from a series of interviews I've edited, inspection, and wrote down. I need to meet so many people, and I'm afraid that they're reacting much better. Still, I hope that this will be used to research further. The Darville's life supply was once contaminated, forcing everyone to go very far out to get water. One day, people suddenly found the water table again. And from the side of the green light was seen near the water source the previous night. Everyone believes this is the divine power of Sumeru personality work. Sounds quite possible. Decontamination of water surface via natural means probably takes ages. This is personality created by Darville. After Mom passed away, I was scared of the dark, but sleep. And from one day on, I became trapped in sleep. And this lady told me that Sumeru personality was watching over me. Poor child. I hope that the dance festival is a little happier. So I the something I expect well, which is indeed a devil god. There was this one time when I had a wee bit too much to drink. And then I was my life. Another day, I turned a corner. I crystallized Sumeru's personality. She's very tall and heavy. I reckon that must be her looking out for me. That's probably Dia. I'm not sure this one has. I'm not sure this one has that much value of reference. There's the tree, right? Oh, Dia. These folk records appended with Junior's references and opinions. Use every page densely packed.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the Sabzeruz festival and had all her health problems to worry about.
Jeez, this is just cry porn at this point.
She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the Sabzeruz festival, right?
That way we can know everything about Losor Kusanali.
If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her.
Junior's odd. Jeez. They're trying to make us cry so hard.
Hey! Where are you off to now?
It's almost working. Talk to Junior's odd. Textures on the boat still haven't loaded. It's funny. Still find some stuff to laugh about.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
I feel a lot better if I say this out loud. Thank you.
Traveler? You must be exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago.
Were we ever there? Well, maybe we're just seeing her everywhere. They're green.
Paimon still remembers
shit, I
when
skipped
we
through
were
it.
sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's dance of Sabzeruz.
Barely recall it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
She's talking.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Junior's odd?
Yes, traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Not leave behind any regrets.
What? Where are we going this time?
To watch the dance of Sabzeruz. Let's go. Let's go. Nilu.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
Maybe Junior saw it's the dreamer. Probably is her.
How did things turn out like this? Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. Want to drag you into this?
No, we have to do this regardless.
Traveler.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste.
To satisfy the dreamer, we have to do it. Why are you waving?
Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
Puppets.
Oh,
Thought so.
of course. If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this.
Wait, what's Neil thinking of? Anyway, yeah. The sages wouldn't... No, that makes a lot of sense too. But wouldn't that mean they've already worn down?
So they're just substitutes.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
What's up with those flowers? What do you mean?
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Nilu's the dreamer.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
Is that the case? Neil is the dreamer. If that's the case, does that mean...
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
These aren't real Padisars.
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, how?
Yeah. What's going on here?
She is the dreamer. I predicted it correctly. Close your eyes. Imagine that the Grand Sage and the entourage are not in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try.
What's that noise? Did I just hear a clock? Are we out of the...
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise!
I mean, I predicted it, but still. Huh.
Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore.
Padisaras?
But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage.
Because she wanted them there.
It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Padisaras in the flower pots.
Huh.
So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
Huh. I guess the traveler did know.
And the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
I don't know.
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
Wait. How'd you come to that conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the Sabzeruz festival?
Wrong guess, but rightly wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream?
Yes, please tell
As
us.
far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity,
First
he
sage?
went on a journey to find the Dendroarchon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story.
What happened?
His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated.
So he wanted all the dreams for himself.
After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream.
Whoa.
His wife lying next to him said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey."
Similar to what's happening now.
In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
Sounds nice.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
I suppose not.
Yes, but his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sabzeruz festival is almost over too.
Really? Does that mean she just has to perform and then it's over?
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sabzeruz as beautiful as we can.
Please dance your heart out. Let's go. God, it's been a magical ride. It is very sad, but it's been awesome so far. Here it is. Wow, this is so pretty.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of Sabzeruz.
It's so pretty, and she can do all of this because it's a dream. Oh, look at that music. So jazzy. So jazzy. Ah, shit. Wait. No. Can come back. And the dreamland's being wished away. Whisked away. Huh. Oh, it's so pretty.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
She's here. Oh my god. She's here. She's gone now. It's beautiful.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
Good morning, Paimon.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night?
No. It's been so long. This quest has been so long.
After the Sabzeruz festival.
Wait. Does Paimon and the Traveler not remember?
The Sabzeruz festival!
Yeah.
Have we finally escaped from the Sabzeruz samsara?
Yeah, I remember.
Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
Let's go see. I think I saw... Junior saw it. Let's go. Need to find her.
She's not in her room.
Go to the usual spot?
Huh? What usual spot?
I remember. Please say she's not dead. I don't want her to die. She's here!
Well done, Traveler and Paimon.
Wait. Catherine?
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the Sabzeruz festival for me.
Catherine?
I'm sorry, who are...
Her voice is...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Dunyarzad.
Oh, Traveler Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the dance of Sabzeruz.
It wasn't a dream. Dawn. Talk to Catherine. What's going on? Please tell us.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the Sabzeruz festival.
But why is her voice... So, why is her voice different from normal Catherine?
And Dunyarzad, did you save her? It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened. Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the Traveler's favorite bench?
Let's go. Oh my god, she's still alive. I need to talk to you. How are you doing?
What's going on? Why are you two so excited to see me? Hasn't it only been a night?
It's been like, bro, it's been like 5 months already.
It's actually been much longer than that.
Yeah.
Strange. Was I really asleep that long? No wonder I have such a headache.
She's okay though. You know, we're taking you are alive and healthy and I love you. Beautiful. Save this. You're alive. Okay. Nobody's dead. We're okay. Let's go talk to Nahida. Oh. Oh my god. She's alive and fine. Hey Nahida. What's up?
Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's alright.
I know, right? I even took a picture.
After we parted on the last day of the Sabzeruz festival, I left the city and saw what the Traveler had described.
What'd you see?
Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion.
Dunyarzad?
Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control.
So she could recuperate.
Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear.
Does that mean she's gonna die still?
I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible. But it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara.
Okay.
So it looks like we did
She's okay.
save Dunyarzad in the end. Not a moment too soon.
Miracle.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions.
Yes.
Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently. Alright, you two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions.
About what I saw in that dream at the Avidia Forest.
At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense that made the Traveler fall unconscious.
Oh, that dream!
And dream of a huge tree and a red sky.
That was Irminsul.
You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you do know. We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria.
Yeah.
It seems like the Traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps her last memory before she died.
Wait. This brings up more questions then. If that wasn't Kusanali, but she also sounded the same as Kusanali. So, what's up with that? She sounded the same as Kusanali. And then we have the stuff with Hatham. There's so many loose ends here. If that's the case, why did they need the knowledge capsule? Why did the academia and Hatham need the knowledge capsule from... Why did they need it? Are they really trying to resurrect their god? Oh, God.
As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable. A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from the Scarlet King!
No, I thought it was from you, Kusanali.
The Scarlet King? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
It's just a conspiracy? Really?
Okay, so what does the message mean? I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that.
Oh.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it.
So maybe we're gonna figure out what that is in the future art quest. Also, is her hair darker? I feel like I noticed there's a lot more red on her design too. Did her appearance change?
Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it.
What's contaminating it? Number 2.
But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it. So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick! Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain.
Damn it.
The traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it.
So I guess that's gonna be the subject of our next Artman quest.
No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tevat's.
As well as Tevat's? That makes it sound like Irminsul. I mean, I know it's important, but I didn't know it was that important. Why do you look like Catherine?
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness.
I thought you were just sending messages, but why do you sound like Kusanali still?
How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousnesses? Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal.
Well, that's scary.
The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
Yeah, she's a puppet. We already knew that. Number 2, you respect people's free will. Okay, good.
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No. Wonder Paimon felt something was off about her.
Yeah, Catherine's a puppet, yada yada. We already knew this.
What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana?
I don't think the sages let her out.
That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru.
Disappeared? So does that mean you don't even know if she's dead?
At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing.
Mm.
So, the sages sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they? Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida?
She just doesn't want to, maybe.
In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country. My existence has little meaning.
To me, you're already an excellent Archon. Yeah, she is. She's great.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the Sabzeruz festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you.
Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha.
Okay.
Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime.
Well, that's a good plan.
Once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough.
About to say this plan.
There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line.
Which means this power has been here for a while, and this is probably... Actually, it's either the power has been there for a while, you just didn't notice it, or they just been holding still, or number 3, the Fatui are pushing them. Which is probably what it is, because I had barely seen the Fatui at all in this quest. I saw one mention of Shajnaya and this Catherine puppet. That's it. The Fatui, maybe they're able to get here in like Acts 3 and 4, and maybe 5 and 6. I don't know how long Sumeru's storyline is. It just says it'll take place from acts from 3.1 3.0 to 3.2. It doesn't mean there's only going to be one act per patch. So we could get 2 more in like 3.2. Same thing for 3.1 too. There could be tons of Arc West. Anyway, yeah.
I wonder what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve.
Probably the Fatui.
Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the traveler hadn't broken the Sabzeruz samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals.
Wait, people don't wear them?
I think they're deliberately trying to hide something.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Tainari to join some kind of project. Could it be related?
Probably.
Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet, or they'll see me coming.
No one has realized the issue of the Akasha? Yeah, I need to think about that too.
You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams?
Yeah,
It's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up?
Yeah, that makes sense. Why would nobody notice anything if... Maybe they like exiled people who didn't.
It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection.
No one cared? Oh yeah, because they were following Rukkhadevata. And Rukkhadevata, she doesn't follow dreams, and they think of it as like a testament to their rationality and wisdom. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Misdirection?
The sages convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru.
Yeah.
Even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research.
This is a land of wisdom, after all.
Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now,
Even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams.
Alright, I don't have any other questions.
Got it. I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge.
I got it.
To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while.
Yeah, you need to rest until 3.1 starts.
Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the Sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the Sabzeruz samsara in the immediate future.
Yeah, I doubt they will be able to.
Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us. What a relief. This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
Of course it would be.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
No. No clue.
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
And brief you on the situation.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
Who's your maintenance personnel? I didn't even know she had that. That's it. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Was great. That's got me really excited for future Archon quests. It's gonna be amazing in the future. Guaranteed this future Archon quests will, like future Sumeru ones at least, will be amazing. If they keep up with this pace, it'll be amazing. That was a really, really awesome Archon quest. I loved it. It was incredible. And it almost got me to cry. It was close, but I wasn't that enticed by Dunyarzad yet. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys, see the YouTube frogs later. Bye.